Hi, I'm Jamie Baker with the Courier Sports Department, and I'm here talking with Dave Hanneman. We're going to be talking about Week 8 of the high school football season. Believe it or not, we're already on Week 8. Just 3 more games left in the regular season. A little bit of a shocker at Donnell. The Sandusky Brew Streaks came in and kind of ruined Finley's homecoming, didn't they, Dave?
Oh, they put a damper on it big time. The thing I noticed about the last 2 weeks, Finley beat Fremont Ross, Finley lost to Sandusky. You talk about a game plan, coaches putting in a game plan and then having the personnel to make that game plan work. That was last Friday night in a nutshell. Fremont Ross basically went with a 3-man rush, not real big defensive linemen. Finley handled that easily. Sandusky took some big, strong, kick-butt kind of defensive linemen. They came after Finley, put a lot of pressure on the offensive line, a lot of pressure on Matt Sprague, the quarterback. Difference in the game, they beat him.
Were you surprised? I mean, imagine a lot of people were surprised, especially after they came out and they beat Fremont Ross the week before.
Right, I was shocked. I thought they would handle Sandusky for 2 reasons. Finley had to have a lot of confidence after beating Fremont Ross, and Sandusky has to have a little bit of a downer saying, we haven't beat Finley in 11 years. So there's that conflict there, but when the right combination gets there and you've got the right game plan and the right kids to execute it, it's going to work.
The thing is, though, the way the GBC is, I would imagine the team that's going to win the conference is probably going to have a loss the way things are shaking out right now.
Right. Napoleon's just sitting there. They're undefeated. They're sitting on top of the league. Sandusky's unbeaten in the league too, but they're only 3-4 overall. But Napoleon's sitting there. They're in control, but they have to play Fremont yet, and they have to play Finley yet. So if Finley wins out, they're co-champs.
And Finley's got Lima Senior this week. Looking ahead, there's really not too many big games on this week's schedule. Kind of some mismatches. But the thing that's really starting to shape up is the playoff race.
Right.
And especially in Division 6, Region 22, we got about 6 teams that are, well, more than that, really, about 8 teams that are right in the mix, but 6 that are right now in the top 8.
And you picked a great region there because that's where most of the teams that in our area have a chance to make the playoffs. And when you're talking about positioning, the positioning you do not want to be in Region 22 is 4, 6, or 4, 5, or 8. That means you're going to get paired in the same bracket with Delphos St. John's, defending state champ. Sometimes that region floats that area back and forth. Delphos may be in Region 24, they may be in Region 22. Whoever wants to come out of here and get to state, they're going to have to go through St. John's, and St. John's just absolutely loaded this year, and they're kicking butt all over the place.
Yeah, it's no easy task, but we got a couple good teams, Ada and
Right.
Cary, and those are 2 other teams you probably wouldn't want to be matched with either.
No, not right now. Ada loses Mitchell Fain, and have you heard anything? Is the extent of his injury? Is he back this year?
I've heard he's out for the season, and Keith Jackson will be in there at quarterback, and he's done a whale of a job for him.
He's done a great job. I mean, he's an all-state receiver, maybe an all-state quarterback if you didn't have Mitchell Fain on that team. But Cary's very strong, but it comes down to it. Whoever wants to get out of there, you're going to have to get past St. John's. I'm not saying St. John's is not unbeatable. I just don't know if the team that can beat them is in Division 6.
Oh, that's a big statement there. All right, that's a look at Week 8. Make sure you get a copy of Saturday's Courier for all the print and picture coverage of the game. And you can always get all the action online at thecourier.com and at the Blanchard River Buzz.